How did my son end up in college at 13? Jace is my first son, so we didn't know that he was gifted because we didn't have anybody to compare him to. I just kept asking myself, should school really be this easy? From before he was 1, his comprehension and retention was off the charts. He would hold intelligent, intellectual conversations at 3. Adults would bend down to talk to this cute little boy, but then stand up and walk away like they had seen a ghost. Life was easy until about 2nd grade when he got so bored in school that he started getting labeled. I had no idea what I was doing or how I was going to homeschool, but the schools were not offering any help. All they wanted to do was give him extra work, which is a punishment for gifted kids. You don't give them more work, you give them more complicated work. So we completely skipped 3rd grade after seeing it was all repetitive. We started in 4th and he basically did 2 years every year. He masters a subject the moment that he learns it. I call it lightning learning. I have no idea what it's really called. He became obsessed with things like chess, Rubik's Cubes, robotics, and coding. Then only a year or 2 later, I couldn't learn the material fast enough to teach it to him. Algebra, biology, chemistry, all the histories. So we started paying for private tutors because he would work ahead in classes. Teachers hate that, and it left him with nothing to do in the class. But the one-on-one tutors would go at his pace and keep feeding him chapters as fast as he could consume them. The next thing I know, he's 13, and I look up the requirements for graduation in our state, and I realize that he's only missing a couple of classes. So we beg a few colleges to let him try to test in. I had to fight for this right as a homeschool student. He passed their tests, and the one that we chose didn't have a test, but they said that he can come if he can keep up. And we liked this one specifically because it was all online classes. And so far, he's in his 2nd year with all A's. But of course, that's not enough for him. So currently, he's learning 3 coding languages, 5 Duolingo languages, CAD, and Blender. It's impossible to tell everything about him in one video, so let me know your questions.